my analysis, am I making any mistakes? Am I being unfair?
Well, let's start with who's responsible for the massive fraud in the state of Minnesota. In addition to the criminals, dozens, and it's going to turn out there are probably well over 100 criminals end up going to jail in connection with this fraud. Now, that out of an 80,000 or so Somali community, that's a small percentage. But who's responsible for what happened here? We have an incompetent governor, Tim Walz, and an incompetent Lieutenant Governor, Peggy Flanagan. They're responsible. They were overseeing these agencies. They're just handing out money, no questions asked, to criminals. And we've had Tim Walz now for 2 terms, and he wants a 3rd term as governor. Peggy Flanagan wants to be our United States Senator. This is a disaster in Minnesota. You also mentioned Massachusetts, which has a lot of social programs, hands out a lot of money, but we haven't heard about anywhere near as much fraud. Yes, there's fraud in Massachusetts, but the government has been a lot more responsible. Until recently, they had Governor Charlie Baker, who was a good governor. We'll see how things work out under the
Healy's not at that level.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's stay in Minnesota. You say that the Governor Walz is incompetent. So there are 2 questions then that arise. How is he incompetent? Is he just not smart enough? And why do the people of Minnesota keep electing him?
Well, he's smart enough to do what's politically good for him, to get himself reelected, which is to have friends in the state, in various communities, including the Somali community, who have influence. And unfortunately, there have been organized criminals who have taken advantage of influence in the Somali community.
All right, so you're saying basically he doesn't care about that. He just wants the power. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. He wants power,
right,
and he doesn't care.
He doesn't care what happens. All right. I don't know.